by local artists and groups. Did you know that the Serenal tradition exists in most Caribbean countries? In Venezuela, for example, it is known as parranda. In Trinidad, it is called parang and serenal. And in Puerto Rico, it is known as aguinaldo. Our focus today on Did You Know Serenal music. Made possible compliments of the good folks of Quartz Dominica Limited.
DBS Radio on the go. www.dbcradio.net. Click the play button at the top and you're good to go with the nation station, DBS Radio.
Join us at 9 this morning. Your nation station will be live at the Muslim store. So join us at 9 this morning for live coverage. We'll be at the appliances department with the man Joseph Fadul. Up next, the DBS Major Morning News.
DBS News. Fresh in the morning. Eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
Good morning. In the headlines, Dominica's cooperation with China in education expected to continue in 2026, when Dominican students have to pursue studies at universities in China. OECS Commission expresses solidarity with Antigua and Dominica over U.S. visa restrictions. U.S. seizes second oil tanker off Venezuela's coast. And Jacob Duffy got another 5-wicket haul, leading New Zealand in a crushing win over the West Indies in the third test last night. The details follow.
Peter, where did you put the Lay's chips?
Oh, shucks. I forgot them at home on the counter.
You must be joking. Boy, turn around. No chips, no picnic. He knows that whether it's a picnic, entertaining at home, snacks for the children, or just liming, we always have Frito-Lay chips and snacks with a wide variety of brands, all made natural and continually improving on their products. Frito-Lay snacks is a must for any occasion. There is more than just fun in Frito-Lay snacks. Distributed by Fine Foods Inc. and available at shops and supermarkets all around Dominica. Forgot them at home. He want to spoil my day. Frito-Lay, good food for the fun of it.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
This Christmas, Flow is making the season merrier when you add postpaid to internet. Unwrap a new smartphone for only $10. Plus, we're giving you 35% off your mobile bill and win even more goodies with our Spin the Wheel Christmas promotion. This Christmas, the rewards are on us. Add postpaid to your internet plan today in-store or visit discoverflow.co for more info. Terms and conditions apply. Flow, we keep your Christmas rhythm flowing.
DBS News.
Welcome back. I'm Ivona John Baptist Luge with the morning news. Dominica's cooperation with China in education is expected to continue in 2026 when Dominican students are to pursue studies at universities in China. Interested students are now submitting applications for the annual Chinese scholarships. Minister for Health Kasani Laville says the government of the People's Republic of China has invested significantly into the education of Dominican students.
Beyond infrastructure and equipment, China has invested in our people. This relationship is very much deep-rooted and we have benefited tremendously. Over 20 young people attending the Dominica State College would have benefited from scholarships from the People's Republic of China. Mr. Ambassador, we thank you again for your commitment. You continue year in, year out. I understand the deadline for submitting applications for the annual Chinese medical scholarship to attend university in China would be sometime end of January, if I recall. And this certainly is absolute proof of continued commitment. We are grateful.
Minister for Health Kasani Laville. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is reporting successful engagement between Dominica and U.S. officials. That's following an announcement by the U.S. last week to impose partial restrictions on Dominican visa holders. The ministry confirmed that the U.S. decision has been reversed. A statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs says, following the White House announcement, the government of Dominica, through the Office of the Prime Minister, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Dominica Embassy in Washington, initiated immediate discussions with officials at the U.S. Embassy in Bridgetown and the State Department in Washington, D.C., with a view to obtaining clarification of the level of the restrictions and its scope. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated that the Prime Minister mandated the Ministry and Embassy of Dominica in Washington to coordinate responses, monitor developments, and provide guidance on the way forward. The statement said the government received confirmation that Dominican nationals who hold valid U.S. visas, including tourists, business students, and other categories, are able to travel to the U.S. and its territories as is customary. The statement added that the clarification reaffirms the continuity of lawful travel in accordance with U.S. immigration laws and entry requirements. The government says it is committed to working closely with U.S. authorities at all levels to advance these discussions with the hope of reversing all restrictions geared towards Dominican nationals, as outlined in the proclamation. In more news this morning, China's ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Chu Maoming, says China will remain a steadfast partner of Dominica. He says a review of the various agreements signed with Dominica in various areas hold exciting prospects for the two countries in 2026 and beyond. His statement came during the official opening of the Roseau Christmas Village at Lindo Park in Goodwill at the weekend.
This partnership between China and Dominica is robust and enduring. It is built on mutual respect, tangible cooperation, and a fundamental belief in working side by side. Recently, China released its third policy paper on Latin America and the Caribbean and bring the relations and cooperation between our two sides in various fields to a new level. In this paper, China reiterates that as a developing country and a member of the Global South, China has always stood in solidarity through thick and thin with the Global South, including Latin America and the Caribbean. We cherish the progress we have made together and value the friendship between our peoples above all. Therefore, let me state it with clarity and conviction: China will always stand firmly with the Commonwealth of Dominica. We are and will remain your steadfast partner. So tonight, as we stand under these shimmering lights, let us remember, light knows no borders. It guides, it warms, and it connects us all. May the lights we ignite tonight symbolize not only the joy of Christmas, but also the bright path of friendship ahead of us.
China's ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Chu Mao-Ming. President of the Dominica Hotel and Tourism Association, DHTA, Kitwani Ferrara, says the DHTA wants to resume discussions soon on crafting a way forward for the sector. Ferrara says the DHTA will stand behind any strategy which will advance the tourism sector.
We emphasize that the DHTA holds a strong history of constructive collaboration with the government. During COVID-19, we worked together to safeguard jobs and revive the sector. We fully support major public investments in airlift, the recent runway expansion, and securing additional flights, along with the continued work on the international airport development, all critical to the sector's development. We are committed to the Dominican experience. Dominica is unlike any other destination. Our brand is defined not by volume, but the value of our experience, our forest, our rivers, volcanoes, the culture, the knowledge, and our people. We strongly believe that the policy choices we make today must protect the Dominican experience, ensure fairness across all tourism sectors, align with our national master plan, support community benefits, uphold environmental stewardship, strengthen Dominica's global reputation as the world premium nature destination. We stand ready to resume discussions soonest to craft a unified, workable solution for the betterment of the tourism industry.
President of the DHTA, Kitwani Ferrara. Parliamentary Representative for Roseau Central, Melissa Scarrett, says the Roseau Christmas Village at Lindo Park in Goodwill will create economic activity for well over 60 vendors. The Roseau Christmas Village opened in a big way at the weekend.
This year, in addition, we proudly welcome about 60 vendors, and the economic impact is tremendous. Christmas Village is growing. Every night, these small business owners, you will see them across if you take a walk around. They are cooks, they are artisans, creatives, and service providers. They will generate income that support households, strengthen entrepreneurship, and pushes our local economy forward. And so this Christmas Village is more than just an event. It is its own little economy. Money circulating, families prospering, businesses growing, and dreams are made. In fact, the demand was so great we could not accommodate everyone. There's still a waiting list. But if you notice, behind the gates, we have additional vendors who have set up along the sidewalks to benefit from the festive crowds. And that is what community-driven development looks like. Inclusive, vibrant, and economically impactful. When the villages across Dominica grow, Dominica grows as a whole.
Parliamentary Representative for Roseau Central, Melissa Scarrett. She says the Roseau Christmas Village places a focus on children.
Major highlights this year, one that I'm very excited about is our Young Bosses Holiday Market, where about 24 incredible young entrepreneurs between the ages of 7 and 17 will be showcasing their products. There you will find handmade jewelry, vegan cupcakes and treats, young photographers, virtual reality experiences, mini chefs, gadget bedazzlers, and creativity everywhere you look. These children that you will experience during this time here, they are bold, they are brilliant, and they are bursting with talent. So let's give our young bosses a big round of applause, because this is the future of business in Dominica. This year we also partnered with the Ministry of Tourism to welcome our cruise ship passengers directly to the village. As you know, during this time, the ships usually stay longer on our waters. So visitors will now have the chance to experience Christmas the Dominican way, full of flavor, culture, joy, and hospitality. They will experience our traditional fruitcake, our eggnog, our sorrel, our sewenal, performances by our classic government band. We have theme nights, visitors experiencing the heart, really, of who we are in Dominica and how we celebrate Christmas the Dominican way.
Parliamentary Representative for Roseau Central, Melissa Skerritt. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt has applauded the Roseau Christmas Village initiative.
And for me, the joy of coming to the Christmas Village is to see so many children and families, grandparents, along with children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren working together, enjoying what Dominica has to offer. Because this Christmas Village is successful because we have so many small business owners who are putting their talent on display and also benefiting from the tremendous sales that they get every night. This year, something special has been added, and I want to commend Melissa for this, for identifying the opportunities and the talent of young people and having the young bosses as part of this year's event. I think it will no doubt instill a sense of discipline, a sense of focus. It will enhance their financial literacy, something that is so much needed in this world today. How do we manage money? And how do we spend money? And I think it gives them an opportunity to appreciate how money is made and how money should be managed. And I believe that I want to commend Melissa and the team for adding this year as a really, really important part of it.
Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt. The Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, Commission has expressed solidarity with the governments and peoples of Antigua and Barbuda and the Commonwealth of Dominica in wake of the decision by the government of the U.S. to revoke visa access for certain categories of the citizens. The statement followed and added to the ongoing interest on the issue that has seen Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessa's sharp critic of the Caribbean community as one of disunity which has ignited controversy and raised questions among leaders about sovereignty. The statement says that the OECS acknowledges with respect the sovereign right of all states to determine and enforce their immigration and border security policies in accordance with their national laws and security assessments. At the same time, the Commission believes it is important that such measures be considered within the context of the historically close, cooperative, and mutually beneficial relationship between the Caribbean and the United States, a relationship grounded in shared democratic values, people-to-people ties, and long-standing economic, cultural, and security cooperation. And the U.S. has seized an oil tanker that had recently departed from Venezuela, according to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. It is the second time this month that an oil-carrying ship has been seized off the country's coast. The move comes after President Donald Trump said that he was ordering a blockade of sanctioned oil tankers entering and leaving Venezuela. Venezuela has described the latest U.S. move as theft and kidnapping. It has previously accused the Trump administration of trying to steal its resources. The Venezuelan government said it intended to file a complaint to the UN Security Council and other multilateral agencies and the governments of the world. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Meals with the superb quality that is found in Robert's products. Become a master baker with Balbocrate shortening. Add a touch of love to your food with Sunflower Soft Luxury Spread. Perfect your bread with Glow Spread Margarine. Add Mellow Cream, the taste maker flavor to all your gravies, soups, and stews. Robert's, for the love of cooking. Distributed by Fine Foods, the biggest distributor of the biggest brands found in Dominica.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribbean. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribbean straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribbean. 250 gallon propane tank, 420 pound propane tank, 100 pound LPG cylinder, Petro Caribbean, 20 pound fiberglass cylinder, Petro Caribbean, Petro Caribbean, Petro Caribbean, Petro Caribbean, Petro Caribbean, Petro Caribbean, Petro Caribbean.
Wow, a new laptop.
Yep.
How much you pay?
Only $10. This Christmas, sign up for any home bundle or the Turbo 400 internet plan or higher and get a laptop or tablet for only $10. And there's more. You can win even more festive prizes with our Christmas Spin the Wheel. That's faster, more reliable internet with same upload and download speeds and fantastic rewards. Sign up in-store today or visit online at discoverflow.co for more info. We keep your Christmas rhythm flowing.
Nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fenced pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
This Christmas, bring home the joy with NBD. Apply for an NBD credit card or personal loan, and you could be one of our lucky winners in a special Christmas shopping spree. Celebrate the season with friends and family. Shop for your holiday favorites and make this Christmas truly magical. Make your season brighter. Visit any NBD branch today. For more information, go to nbddominica.com or call 767-255-2300. Hurry! This festive offer ends January 9th, 2026. Don't miss your chance to bring home the joy. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to the morning sports report. Jacob Duffy got another 5-wicket haul, leading New Zealand a crushing win over the West Indies in the third test last night. The Windies, chasing an improbable 462 on the final day, simply needed to try to bat the fifth day. They had a decent start and were 87 without loss, but they lost 10 wickets for just 51 runs to be sent crashing to a 138 all-out, losing the match by 323 runs.
Yeah, tough series, but I thought that we played some good cricket in patches, but not for long enough periods, and it showed in the result.
When you look at all the formats, you've had 6 weeks in New Zealand, you've had moments, you got a victory in the T20, but there were moments and there were times where you felt like the West Indies were going to get across the line. I guess moving forward to series in the future, what are the things you need to do as a team to be able to, I guess, win those moments and win the matches?
Yeah, just like you said, I think we need to firstly know when those moments are up for grabs, and then obviously to nail those moments, to win those key moments in the game. And I just think that that's something that we have to learn to do, but I think it comes with growth and experience. So I just think that's one area we need to improve on, and we could have had different results in all 3 series probably, especially in the white ball series. I thought that we missed a chance to win a few more games, but in the test it was a little tougher.
West Indies captain Roston Chase, the final scores in the match: New Zealand 575 for 8 declared and 306 for 2 declared. The West Indies 420 and 138 all out. Kavem Hodge got an unbeaten 123 in the first innings, recording the highest score for a Dominican in Test cricket. Devon Conway registered the first innings double century and the second innings century for New Zealand. Conway was named man of the match. Jacob Duffy, the man of the series, for his 19 wickets. New Zealand won the series 2-0 just when West Indies supporters thought that we would receive a Christmas gift. Well, that did not come through. A bad beating there for West Indies against New Zealand. Well, Kyrgyzstan Israel continued with his amazing season, netting a winning goal as Fokole FC came from 2 goals down to beat Bafe State in the finals of the DFA Division 1 President's Cup last night at the DFA Technical Center. Bafe State jumped up to the 2-0 lead thanks to a double from Giovanni George. Fokole pulled a goal back thanks to Darren Wade, but Kenrick Walter made it 3-1 in favor of Bafe State. Karen Maglow scored for Fokole, and then Kerdell Joseph got a screamer from a distance to level the scores at 3. And then it was Kyrgyzstan Israel who stepped in extra time, getting the winner as Fokole took the match 4-3. Fokole FC head coach Royson Williams says the fight back from the team was amazing.
Well, Gavin, no, I run out of breath. Long I haven't run like that, and I feeling so happy finally. Bad things alone we see here about Fokole. Now we can hear some good praises about Fokole, Gavin. Gavin, tonight is one of them nights. I lost my mother recently, but that tonight there, thank God she watching me tonight. They wanted to sub Kyrgyzstan. I say no, he's not going down because I smell he was going to score tonight, and he delivered the winning goal, Gavin.
How did you sort of get the guys back into the game? Because they went down 2-0 and it looked like Bafe State were going to run away with things.
Well, honestly, you see us, I just try and instill that in us. Never back down. You hear our anthem, Fokole, never back down. Never back down. That's the drive we have. You understand? And I'm very happy for my team. Finally, we won something.
And Kyrgyzstan Israel missed the penalty that would have equalized the game earlier on. But like you said, you backed him and kept him on the field.
Yeah, I tell him don't put his head down. He was crying, but I tell him that is life. You saw Mamouche miss a penalty against Manchester City in the FA Cup, and that never break him down. So I tell him, well, they call him Mamouche. You understand? Yeah. So I use that for him to give him drive. I wrap my hands around him. Man coaching the player. Yeah, so he listened to me, he's stuck in there. And you know the free centre-backs of Bafe State, they lack of pace. And he have a lot of pace. But I'm very happy.
Well, that was Fokole FC head coach Royson Williams. Bafe State FC head coach Michael Joseph says the Fokole guys were the hungrier team in the end.
Yeah, Gavin, we already thought it was going to be a tough game, but after going up 2-0, we had the opportunities for us to seal off that win. And when you don't make the most of your opportunities and then you start making mistakes at the back, you have to be willing to suffer the consequences, you know.
Second times runners up in the Division 1. You know, what do you take from this?
Yes, second time we have not been able to make the most of the opportunities in the finals. It's not like we were not able to create the opportunities, Gavin. We were just not able to make the most of it. Congratulations to Fokole FC. They came out fighting, and they deserve winners this evening, Gavin.
What will be the message to your guys in the locker room? You can see the players are down in a winning position, ending up losing on the end.
Yes, you expect that, but we just have to move forward, and it happened already. We have no one else to blame but ourselves this evening, Gavin. So, like we say, we congratulate Fokole FC on their victory tonight, and then we start getting ready for the FA Cup.
Bafe State FC head coach Michael Joseph. There was also a big comeback in the third place match as the DeWitt Center Mighty Avengers came from 3 goals down at halftime to beat South City FC 5-4 in extra time. DeWitt Center Mighty Avengers coach Kerim Regist.
Yeah, a lot of good character showed by the boys at the halftime interval. I let them know that we cannot allow ourselves to go into the Premier Division on back-to-back losses. As long as I've been at the helm, we've never had back-to-back losses, and now not the time to start. So they really dug in and showed some real grit and determination to fight back in this game. And as I told them, talent can win some games, work can win some games, but hard work and determination can win all games.
You had to come back twice. Once from a 3-0 deficit in the first half, like you said. Then in the extra time, you know, when South City took that lead. I mean, what sort of instructions did you give the guys at that point?
I told the guys that it's a third place game, and at that point in time, goal difference doesn't matter. So they're going to have to push high and push hard. Whether we lose again by 2 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals, it doesn't matter. A loss is a loss at this point. So that really put these guys on, and I mean, they really pushed forward. And, you know, we just was really glad to get that result. You know, a lot of maturity showed by my boys. And I mean, maybe we've been in these kind of situations before, Gavin. We've been, as I was telling the guys on the bench, you know, we like to make hard work of games. And if that's how we can win games with hard work, then so be it.
Keyword on Boston and Jaron George, who's really been that spark off the bench for you.
Yeah, Jaron and Boston. Boston is usually a starter, but, you know, we decided to make some tactical changes in his game. But he's one of our players who comes up in big moments. He scored like 3 or 4 goals in the knockout rounds last year. And Jaron George, one of those big players for us off the bench. He comes off a lot of pace. He's made a lot of leaps and bounds in his game over the past couple of years. So it's always good to have those players you can call upon in these big moments.
Do-It Center Mighty Avengers coach Kareem Regis, South City FC coach Sean Martin is disappointed with the defeats.
Well, definitely heartbroken for sure. Being free up, we always knew that Mighty Avengers will put on a fight. They'll never just allow that to go like that. Defensively, first half we played well. We kept them at bay, but we just sort of slack off in the second half. And that cost us. That cost us a lot. And then we still went into the extra time, got the go-ahead goal, but again we still could not hold on to it. Mighty Adventures played well, so congratulations to them. Matter just going back to the drawing board. We know we had a very good season. I'm very proud of my guys. Despite the results today, I'm very proud of them, and we're looking forward to great things from the club.
So, City FC coach Sean Martin. We United edged out defending DFA under-15 champions Point Michelle to win the 2025 title Saturday at the DFA Technical Center. Roxanne Coppell got the lone goal, leading We United to a 1-0 win. We United head coach Lennon Barnes was proud of the effort of the young team.
Tremendous job with the team. You know, we work as a team to get the team where we need to get the team, and we stuck to the strategy tonight there, and we got the victory.
All right. We didn't see much happening in the first half. Seemingly, Point Michelle seemed to have had the better of you all in the first half. What happened during halftime that sort of changed the mood so that you guys could pick up the victory in the second half?
Well, the game was very physical. I mean, Point Michelle are the defending champs, and we were the fastest team. We were more composed on the ball, but it's just that they were more rugged than us. It's like they wanted it more in the first half. So what we did, we go back to the drawing board in the second half. We just let the guys know going into the play. That's what we want to do. Target the wings because they play the ball, especially in the center. They're trying to find the number 10 a lot. So what we do, we just try to leave him in the center and take the ball as far away from him as possible. And we were dominant on the wing.
Right. Generally, how would you describe this under-15 season?
I mean, it was a great season for all. We played, I think, 10 or 11 games. We only had 1 draw, and everything else were victories. So, like our club is building capacity. So, if you watch our style of play, you see from the U15 all the way up to the Premier Team, we play a specific style and brand of football, and the guys have caught on to it. Actually, they're easier to coach than the senior players, and it's easy to get them to execute what we're looking for and stuff. But I would like to just say, you know, it was a tough season for us.
And that was We United head coach Lennon Barnes. Point Michelle FC under-15 coach Malik Charles says his players put up a good fight.
First and foremost, I would like to say congratulations to the We United under-15 team for winning the under-15 this year. I think we had a decent game. It was a proper game. I think we could have had a better approach, but it is what it is. We just have to go back to the drawing board and fix up those mistakes and do better. And I believe that we could look at the under-15 league as a league for the future and to build the players.
And that was Point Michelle FC under-15 coach Malik Charles. In the third place match, South East defeated the Roosevelt Scarlet Bombers 3-1. Well, we can tell you quickly as we end the morning sports report, Jaden Scotland had a game-high 20 points to lead the BAA Sharks to a win over the Neville Pier Warriors in the only match played in the Neville Moose peer basketball tournament in Marigot last night. The BAA Sharks won 50-36. Top scorers for Sharks were Jaden Scotland, 20, and Kristen Scotland, 17. While for the Warriors, Junior Jones had 11 and Ajayad Henry, 10. Shakan Stedman and Akisha Luke have been named the Male and Female Athletes of the Year by the Pioneers Athletics Club following outstanding performances during the past athletics season. The announcement was made at the 10th annual awards ceremony of the Pioneers Athletics Club on Friday. Male Athlete of the Year, Shakan Stedman, said the award was especially meaningful given the hard work and dedication he put into training throughout the year. We'll hear from Shakan in the evening sports report. Meanwhile, Female Athlete of the Year, Akisha Luke, said she was excited and proud to receive the award, noting that it reflected her hard work and the support she received from those around her. We'll also hear from Akisha Luke this evening. The club handed out a number of awards to deserving athletes.